So I was at the creek last night with my kids and there was a barred owl. So right now I'm back at the creek because I want to see the barred owl again. My kids are super loud. So like every time it would hoo, it was kind of hard to hear. We did get to see it for just a split second flying high up in the trees. But I would love to see it again. I'm gonna flip you. He was like right up in these tall trees at the top of this hill. So I'm hoping he comes back. I always wanted to see an owl in the wild. And I feel like the only owl I've ever seen was a barn owl, which is super cool. But this was like a huge gray owl. I think it was a barred owl. Based on the sound, I looked it up. And I'm assuming, I don't know if they're territorial, but I'm assuming that they stick in like the same area. So I'm really hoping that I get the chance again to see them. We'll see. I'm gonna go take a look at this giant sycamore tree that I love. And then we'll start looking. I don't hear them yet, but maybe it needs to get later in the day. I don't know, but being with little kids is obviously not the best way to hear or see an owl. They're just so loud. And these stupid leaves are so loud and crunchy too, so we'll see. Sycamore trees is starting to die. Finally, here's the a branch from it that fell. Look how big just the branch is. It's huge. That's just a branch from this tree. It's huge. It doesn't look that big in the video, but we're gonna go that way. I'm so sad I didn't get here before the sun was over the ridge. So you guys would be very proud of me because I remembered water and a backpack this time. I'm very upset though because I forgot my DSLR camera with the with the zoom lens. So I'm not going to be getting any good pictures of an owl. But I mean, I brought water. I'm going to give myself credit for that. The woods are loaded with these huge maple trees. And it's very steep. Super duper steep. A lot of deer here. Got some cool little shelf mushrooms up here. Don't know what kind they are, but they're cool. Oh my gosh, look at the colors of these leaves. They're so beautiful. This is the spot where we saw it last night. And I have to point out this beast of a white oak. It's so stunning. This one right here. Look at it. Look at its branches. That is a bomb tree. Anyways, he was flying across like this and we saw him for just a second and it was amazing. Like I said, I've always wanted to see owls in the wild. I've seen them at like nature centers, but it's not the same. It's way cooler in the wild. This used to be some kind of old dump site. I've found bottles here before. Some kind of glass cup. That's actually not broken. Everything's mostly covered in leaves right now, but I've definitely found some cool, like white, milky bottles here before. And I might check it out again. And then there's like this cool ravine up here. You guys see that? It runs all the way down into the creek. I'm assuming this is a milk jug. What's the metal stuff? This one's broken, but pretty cute. Little 7-Up bottle. Love that. Nice. Wonder Bubbles? Wonder Bubbles. I don't know what that is. I can't take any of this home. I have too many bottles. I have to be good. I have to. But I see more glass. I see more glass down here. Ooh. That looks cool. Huh. Wow, the opening is so tiny. Number 9. Doesn't say anything, just the number 9. I'm just trying not to cut myself. A lot of broken, mostly broken. I hear no owls, so I'm gonna keep looking at bottles for a while. Oh my gosh, this boot. Holy cow. It's... Oh my gosh. Look at this boot, look at the little buttons. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Little pot. Something in here. Not to be refilled. And a bunch of numbers. Huh. Okay. I see more stuff over there. Ooh, this one's shaped so cool, but it's broken. I love that. That's so cute. I know nothing about old bottles, I just like them. I just think they're really cool. I like old things. So if you know what any of these are that I'm picking up, tell me. I have to watch my step. There's so much broken glass. What is this? Oh, it's like melted. Huh. Interesting. Oh, wow, that's cool. What is that? What? I've never seen anything like that. Oh, it's just white from the inside part. Does anybody know what that is? There's no marking. There's just a number 2 on the bottom. Huh. That is cool. I would take that if I didn't have so much crap already. I'm sure other people come here too. So, oh, that one's not broken. No clue what that is. This is probably broken, yes. The colors over there, oh my gosh. That is stunning. There's that ditch. Goes all the way down. Boop, there's the creek way down there. Oh my gosh, this is so steep. You can see the beautiful sycamore trees all lit up down there. The white bark. Oh, it's amazing. Look how steep that is. I'm not going down that way. I will fall flat on my butt with those leaves. That's so cool. Guys, I thought that this was maitake or hen of the woods, but does hen of the woods get hard like that? Does anybody know? It looks like hen of the woods, or maybe black staining polypore? Maybe? It's hard to tell because it's so dead. I'm sure they would get crunchy like that. That's so cool. Way up here. It's like the creek is so far down. And there's another one down there. I just love how quiet it is because I have spent I have not had a waking moment without children for like 4 days. I have my kids in the morning and then I work with kids all day. And then I've had my kids in the evening the last four days. This is my first time getting out and just having total silence. It's amazing. There's that mushroom. I think it's hen of the woods or maitake, but usually it grows on the ground. So maybe it is birch polypore? Black staining polypore? I don't know. I was gonna sit here and just take it all in, but I have a hard time sitting. So I think I'm just gonna walk this ridge top here and see if I find any more mushrooms. Hickory, we got a nice hickory. Red oak. A lot of oak up here. I'm gonna have to go at a crazy angle going down so I don't break my leg. Now I do need to be more careful because I do know, like, along the creek is Montgomery County owned, but I don't know where the line is for, like, the private property. I don't know where the actual line is. So hopefully I haven't crossed any lines. I hope. Don't want to get myself in trouble. I don't know. I hope. But it's, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Wow, look at this. Look at this. I think there's a black oak. Look at this crazy oak tree. Oh my gosh. So cool. I used to use an app to tell me the property lines. It was like 1X, like a hunting app. What app do you guys use that's accurate? Because I used to use that app and then it ended up being wrong a few times. And I didn't get myself in trouble, but I found out it was wrong with a few properties. So it made me kind of nervous. So do you guys have an app or a website that you use? Because like I said, I tend to just stick to a lot of like Montgomery County owned property. But I do not want to get myself in trouble. I would feel like a piece of crap if I like was found wandering around somebody's personal property. So any advice, let me know what you use. It's the secret to not being so loud in the fall. Gosh guys, look at these beech trees. Oh, they're so beautiful. Also, these dang squirrels are so loud that I can understand why people think that Sasquatch is real. They're so loud. How can something so tiny be so loud? It's insane. How do they manage? Also, what kind of tree is this? An ash. I think it's an ash, but it's a really big ash. And it's hollow down in there. Wow. So cool. I just love these beech trees. They're so stunning. I turned around because way down there I saw a building. So I'm like, no, we're going the opposite direction. Don't want to trespass on anyone's property on accident. So I'm out, going back down to the creek where I know 100% that it's Montgomery County owned. I always say this, but look at this shaggy hickory. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. They're all beautiful, but look at that one. So nice. I made it back down to the creek, and it's just so quiet. Like last night, I feel like it was kind of loud with all the birds, but it's just dead quiet, and I love it. It's amazing. We even got a hemlock tree here and a fallen hemlock, which is not normal for this area. I came down at the perfect spot to cross. Right here, it's not that deep. I'm gonna head back to the other side. Wow, very refreshing. Okay, this was much deeper than it looked. Oh my gosh, that will wake you up. Look how beautiful that. Oh my gosh, that's stunning. The colors don't show up very well in camera. Oh my gosh, holy beech trees. Look at the colors on these. Are you kidding me? They just keep going. I also would like to carve like a wooden bowl with that like spoon making kit that my friend sent me. So I'm also looking for like pieces of wood that have potential for that. Like a little something to place like little rocks that I've collected or crystals. I think that would be super cute. So keep my eyes out for that too. Got a little woodpecker feather. I just saw a blue jay feather too. This beech tree is massive. It's one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. Holy cow. This is an absolute paradise. Like, what? This is why I love beech trees so much. Look at them. And I love their little, like, feet on the bottom. You can't beat this. You just can't. The belted taunting me again. Little brat. There's a belted kingfisher that lives here. And I love him. But he won't let me go anywhere near him. It drives me insane. Some guy that I follow on Instagram, he does photography. He just posted a picture of a belted kingfisher a little bit ago. With a little fish in its mouth, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I could get. I think he uses like a super zoom lens, but they're so skittish. They don't let you go anywhere near them, which is super annoying. Same thing with the bluebirds. They're the same way. It'll be a sad day when this beech tree falls. I love it here. I did not see my owl, and that's okay. Anytime I get out, it's just like the biggest success ever, and I'm very happy about it. This deer's smart. He's on public land. Guys, I'm so awkward around people. If I'm walking through the woods and I like run into other people, I get like freeze up. And I'm like, I don't like it. Kids are stressful, but they don't make me feel awkward. Is anybody else like weird around other humans? What is wrong with me? Just got a text saying that I don't have to go home yet. The kid's dad is gonna take them out to the gym with him, so I get a little extra time. So I'm gonna jam to some loud music and go walk by the creek a tiny bit more. Before I head out, I have another banger alert. I don't listen to Bad Omens a lot, but there's a couple songs I really like. I discovered this one a few months ago, and everybody knows it. Well, everybody knows this one. It's The Death of Peace of Mind. Check that song out. It is killer. I love it. Anyways, have a good night, guys.